Let's you and I get into it. Let's talk about the 4 drivers in the NASCAR Cup Series that are going to be doing battle at Phoenix in the desert. Man, I think, okay, so first of all, before we do anything, I think this is the correct 4.
I hope that you think it's the correct 4.
No, I mean, sometimes in sports you go, well, like in baseball, you figure somebody doesn't belong there. They somehow got their way in there. They don't deserve to
Okay,
be
you
there.
didn't mean that your list was going to be incorrect. You meant, do these guys actually belong? Got you.
Yes. No, I think this is a good 4. This is a solid 4. I like the ages. It's amazing. They're all under 31. Kyle Larson being the oldest, which is weird.
Just wild to think, right?
So all under 31 years old. It's going to be a battle of the young guys, and I mean, these guys had the year. I mean, this
Well,
this
and
is
you
going to
look
be
at it,
awesome.
you've got a 75% chance of a brand new Cup Series champion who's never hoisted the cup before. Kyle Larson's the only guy who's won a title going into this, and it was a couple years ago at this very track we're going to.
Right.
So I'm sure there's some confidence there as well.
And Blaney and Byron are the only 2 that this is their first championship 4 race.
Yeah, and when you look at those guys, William Byron's been the guy all year with 6 wins, and then Ryan Blaney's got all the momentum in the world after that incredible run through the round of 8. So those 2 guys have got to have confidence as well. And then you got Christopher Bell, who's been so good in clutch situations throughout his career that he's got to have confidence as well, especially with how the Toyota's been running at these kind of tracks. So you look at this, I don't see a weak person here. We see it a lot in these championship races where the championship 4 are the top 4 finishers. I feel pretty confident we're going to see that happen again this week. I mean, these guys are all really good. They're all here for a reason. And man, I ultimately don't know who really will win this thing. My gut tells me, and you correct me or you pick who you want.
I saw your article, but go ahead.
I'm going Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, I know.
The confidence, the speed, they've had everything completely lined up and working, firing on all cylinders leading up to this. They're peaking at the right time. Blaney has admitted that he looked at some things in the offseason that he did wrong and has tried to correct them. His crew chief backed that up. I just feel so good about that number 12 team and Ryan Blaney, especially with the performance we've seen Team Penske have in these final championship races. Joey Logano was near perfect last year and a few years ago in the final race of the year. I see that continuing here with Ryan Blaney.
I'm going to go a different route, and for a different reason. I'm going to go with Kyle Larson, and the reason is he won the first race in the round, and they've had the longest time to prepare their race car for Phoenix, and so I'm going to go, and he's got to win there. He's got to win at Phoenix already. So the championship year that he already had. So he's got the experience. He's got the longest time to, get the car prepared, his crew chief, his crew, all that stuff back in the shop. And he's already got that experience with winning at Phoenix under his belt. Also 7 top 5s and 11 top 10s.